Alright, hey, what's up you guys? It's Chunky here, back with another motherfucking video, and you know I got the good shit for you. So I always get requests to eat spring rolls. So bitches, I got you. Everybody that's been requesting spring rolls, I got you, boo-boo, okay? So we're gonna be eating spring rolls. I got me a nice little milk tea right here. I got some pork spring rolls, some with shrimp. My mouth is watering and I'm literally like, I'm so hungry. Also, I got a spicy noodle soup right here. I forgot what it was called, but it looks pretty good. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, it kind of looks like a seafood boil. I'm not gonna lie, like, not gonna lie. So let me just set this up for you guys. Well, for me, but you know, it's all in the name of eating for you. You know what I mean? I eat for me, but I also eat for you. If you guys don't have your food yet, go ahead, go get your food, because you're going to get hungry watching me eat. So this noodles has like the thick noodles like this. Let's taste it without anything, because I usually put all this stuff in it. I got some chili oil. That's good. That has some bomb flavor. Okay, we got some chili oil. We got some mint leaves. Love me a little fresh mint. Some lemon. So how are you guys doing? I love you guys. I've been missing you guys, and I know you guys been wanting a solo video. You know, you guys like a little bit of everything, so I give you a little bit of everything. I honestly think I was like one of the first mukbangers that started to bring people on their show and bringing like their significant other on the show. I'm pretty sure I was, because I knew all the mukbangers. I've been doing this for a long time and I knew everybody. I literally watched everybody. Like everybody that did mukbangs was mostly Asian people when I was watching. And then I remember Jasper Days. He was the first like one of the first black guys that did it. He used to do seafood boils. He was like the seafood boil king. Before anybody did seafood boils, he did seafood boils. But you know, I'm kind of easing into what I'm going to be talking about today. You know, I got to show you the food. I got to tell you what I'm eating. So these are just spring rolls. This is my first time trying this place, so, you know, just kind of ease my way into it. This is the peanut sauce. Look at that. Zoom in for you. Let's see. There's a big piece of pork in there. Put some carrots in there. Let me do a thumbnail. Okay, so we got my milk tea right here. We're gonna open the milk tea, and it's Memorial weekend, and I really didn't do anything today. I really just kind of stood home and relaxed. Vato had to work, so it was just like any other day. And I went on live doing my makeup and stuff because I knew I was gonna film a video today. And I got asked a really good question. They asked me, does my family support my career in YouTube? Like, does my family support this? I forgot really how they worded it, but it was like a really good question, because basically they were asking me like, does my family support me on what I do on social media? I've been on social media for a long time. I've been on social media for a good, I want to say 6 years, but I think it's 7. Maybe 7, 6, going on 8. I don't know at this point. It's all a big blur. honestly, social media has been all a big blur to me because I literally like started social media. I started YouTube. I started doing all this, and I literally blinked my eye, and it's been 7 years. I don't know where the years went by. People, I still am like fucking like tripping out when people come on my live talking about, oh my God, Chunky, you're my childhood. I used to watch you when I was younger. I'm now 21. I'm a grown up. Like, I was an intermediate and blah, blah. I'm like, damn, are you serious? Like, I'm a whole ass tia now, you know? I'm just like, where does the time go? But people were asking me that. And I thought it'd be a great video, you know? I should get a napkin. Hold on. So I thought I'd make a video out of it because I really felt like it was a good question. And I felt like, you know what? That's a great topic to talk about while I'm eating with you guys. I really felt like it would be a great solo video. So I don't believe that I answered this before, but this is kind of an update if I have already answered it. So I kind of got into saying like on my live that they kind of really, I don't think they understand it. I don't think that my family members understand it. I don't think they get it. So I don't think my family gets it. I don't think like, but then I started to think, wait, there are some family members that get it. So obviously when I thought about, does my family support me? When I thought about that question, the first thing I thought about was like my mom and my dad. This is egg rolls, really crunchy. Let's see. Everything seems to be really good. Really tasty, in my opinion. So, when I think about that question, I think about my mom, my dad, my aunts and my uncles. My biological mother, I haven't spoken to her in so long, so I wouldn't know how she felt. My biological father, same thing. I don't really communicate with them. I did communicate with them before I started social media. But the day I stopped talking to my mom was the day I started putting myself out there more, because she made me believe, my biological mother was a narcissist, so she made me believe that I couldn't do anything without her, and I couldn't do anything on my own. So as far as the mother that raised me, my other mother that raised me, which is aka, you know, my dad's sister, she raised me. I call her mom now. You know, I've always called her mom since I was a baby because I've been with her since I was a child. I don't think she understood it at first. I don't think she could comprehend like what it really was about. And my mom's husband, the one that raised me, He also raised me with her. You know, he came a little bit later on in my life, but he definitely was there since I was a young girl. And I appreciate and love his opinion. And I don't think he really gets it or comprehends it. I talk to him about it. You know, I tell him, you know, oh, people know who I am, and I do videos and stuff like that. And he smiles and he kind of chuckles at it. And I think that he thinks it's a joke. I don't think that he fully comprehends how serious it is, how much I love it, and how much of a career it is. Like, I don't think he grasps it, you know? As far as my other family goes, my other side of my family, I think there's other young people that are my age that get it. You know, they're in social media too. They do, you know, they're online too. I don't think they're trying to do what I'm trying to do, what I do. I don't know. I never talked to them about it. To be honest, I don't really talk to a lot of my family like that. Like, I really don't. And I don't know why, but I just don't. And I'm not close to certain family members. And I'd rather just not talk about that because I don't want to, like, you know, I just don't want to put it all out there like that. But I just really don't talk to a lot of family members. And, you know, I love them from a distance. And I think we love each other from a distance. And I think some of my other family members, like, on my mom's side, I truly believe that they watch me and they love me. And they think they support me on the other side. They have told me that they watched me before and stuff like that, and they're happy about it. And, you know, I think they get it and I think they grasp it. The older people, I don't know. My older aunts, like my aunts and their moms and those type of, I don't know if they get it or not. I don't know. But I would assume the same as like my other aunts and my others, like older people in my family. I would assume that they don't get it either. So that's my other side of my family. So my other side of my family, I'm pretty sure, like my cousins and my nieces and my nephews, I know they've told me before that they watch me and like they support my channel and stuff. So I'm like super happy about that. Like, I really love that. My brothers, obviously my brothers, you guys know my brothers, they support me 100% on what I'm doing. I don't know if I still don't know if they get it. Like, my brothers are like 80s babies, so I still explain things to them. I still explain things to them and like how it works and stuff like that. But I don't know if they fully grasp it either. Maybe they have already. I would love to ask them. I would love to interview some of my family members and my mom and stuff and ask them like what they really feel and think about what I do on social media. I know my mom could be a little bit picky about it. I think she was, to be honest, my mom, she was a little upset about it at first. Obviously, you know, any mother that doesn't understand would be, you know, especially because she's, you know, older generation. And she just kind of thought, like, don't put yourself out there. Like, she didn't want me to put myself out there. She didn't want me to put my kids out there. And she thought it was dangerous. And, you know, she just kind of like, you know, moms, they kind of just think the worst and stuff like that. And she kind of like, I almost kind of stopped doing it because of that, because she didn't support me on it, and because she kind of was like, she was putting like a lot of things in my head that it would be dangerous and stuff, and I kind of started thinking that way too. But I pushed forward and I pushed through, and I pushed through that. And I kind of feel like I have control of it now, and I kind of feel like I'm more comfortable with it and I'm more at peace with it. And you know, it was just that. And then as now, I feel like she still is kind of like, I think she's getting more comfortable with it now, because that was like more in the beginning. And now that she sees like there's actually people that know her, that know me, that watch me, and it's kind of exciting for her now. But she's still like on the, like, you know, on the fence about it. But she kind of is getting the fact that like I'm somewhat of like something special, that does this. And yeah, so she kind of gets it now. I never really, a lot of my family members on the side that I'm like I'm more used to being like on my dad's side of the family. My dad's side of the family, I love them with all my heart. They're the people that raised me. They were the people I was around since I was a little girl. So, oh my god, I stopped eating. They were the people around since I was a little girl. So I really I look to them for their support, and I look to them for their opinions and their, what they think about me and stuff. And, it kind of gets me choked up because they've never really talked to me about it. They ask questions here and there, and they kind of are like, oh, so you do YouTube video. Oh, so what do you do? So you eat, And, I don't think that I don't know. They don't really talk to me in depth about it. It's kind of like, they just kind of skim the surface. Like, oh, so you still doing that little YouTube channel, It's kind of like that type of vibe. And, I don't think they understand how much people I've helped, and why I do it. I never got asked that question by them, like, why do you do it? I kind of was able to talk to my grandma about it before she passed, and she was kind of understanding, because my grandmother was really an old school type of woman, and she was one of those grandmas where she would kind of be like, oh, you need to lose a little weight, you know what I mean? And I would tell her, like, Grandma, I'm chunky, and chunky is beautiful, And I kind of started to really talk to my grandma more about it, and I honestly felt like my grandma was kind of stepping outside the box a little bit before she passed, and I was happy I was able to talk to her about what I do before she passed. But as far as do they support me, I don't know. I would think they do. My mom, if I kind of tell her, I have to do a YouTube video. I don't know if she knows how important it is to me, but, sometimes she'll watch the kids for me so I could do YouTube videos and stuff like that. So I would say she supports me. As far as my brothers support me. My brothers are my biggest supporters. They shout me out, they tell people about me, and I would think that my brothers are my biggest supporters through this. And I think that even if they don't fully understand, they don't care, as long as I'm happy, and as long as they're like, hey, you're doing something and it's cool and you like it and it makes you happy, then I'm all the way in for it, But I think my brothers are my biggest supporters. And honestly, that's all I really need. Sometimes I do get a little hurt because I've never got a congratulations. I've never got wow, you're doing so great for yourself. I've never got that, but at the same time, it's I get that from my brothers, especially my brother Devin. And he's my biggest motivator. He's my biggest supporter. Aside from Vato, aside from my kids and stuff like that, he's my biggest supporter, my brother Devin. He is constantly telling me how great I'm doing and how he loves my videos and stuff like that. And it really makes me want to cry because I love my brother so much. Because now that I'm thinking about it, it all just comes down to the fact that he's really my biggest supporter is one of my brothers. And to say that, it's amazing. And regardless if anybody else gets it, regardless if anybody else tells me congratulations or supports me, my brother does, and Vato does, and my kids do. So that's all I really need at the end of the day. And I really want to thank any other of my family that are watching me right now. Thank you guys. If if I don't know that you're supporting me behind the scenes, you know, thank you. You know that you're supporting me behind the scenes, and you're supporting me, and you're liking, and you know, you're liking my videos, and you're watching me, and you're commenting. I love you. I really do love you, and thank you for being my family. And even though we don't speak all the time, I will be here for you if you ever need me. If you call me late at night talking about you need me to pick you up, I'm gonna be there for you. If you need a sweater, I got you. I got you a sweater. You know, that's just the type of love I have right now. I really am like really scared and iffy about letting a lot of people into my life, because, you know, I just seen a lot of like, just a lot of things, and I'm just kind of like in my own little bubble, and I'm happy and I'm healthy, and you know, I have a lot of love in my heart. And if you need prayer, if you need blessings, if you need anything from me, don't hesitate to ask. I love you guys. I hope you guys like this video. I hope I answered the question right, because I just went blabbing on, and I could just blab. Y'all know the way I am. But I hope you like this mukbang. I love you guys. Stay chunky, because chunky is beautiful. Please don't forget to like the video. Please don't forget to subscribe, and please don't forget to comment. Every comment, I read every comment, and the way you know I read every comment is because if your comment is approved and shown underneath my video, that means I read it, because I have it on a special feature where my comments are I have to read your comments before they are approved to be on the page. So if your comment is approved, that means I read it. I might not be able to get back to you ASAP or like comment back to you, but just know I read it, and if I hearted it, that means I loved it. Okay, with that being said, I love you guys. Peace out.